Hello, everybody. Tim Gabar, Superintendent of Schools here. Joining us today is Mr. Alan Belinsky, who this year is serving as our intermediate high school principal, which is grades 9 through 10. Alan's been with us since, I believe, it's 2015. Alan served in several roles: assistant principal, athletic director, stepped away a little bit from the athletics and then got back involved in the athletics. And now here we are with the 9-10, which gives us a K to 3, or 4 to 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Gives us a nice setup with little communities and build nice, strong relationships with the kids and set up a great place for them to go. They know who their guy is, and they can go to him for whatever they may need. So, Alan, tell us a little bit about your role for a 2024-25 school year, because we talked about getting into this role and what that might look like.
In previous, obviously, I was a lot of discipline and attendance and what the athletics going on there. Now, as the intermediate high school principal, I'm going to transition to a little more curriculum, a little more help the teachers with what tools they need, like our Schoology pages. We're updating everything. We started something called the Win Room, which is whatever I need, which is now in our new LRC, which is formerly known as the Library Learning Resource Center. I also will be helping, as usual, with the online education, our online education program. Now is 7 through 12. Every class that we have in high school will be online, and our K to 6 will still be the E-Academy over at WIU. So there's just a couple new roles I get involved in. I'm very excited about it. Can't wait to start working with teachers and get them whatever they need.
Yeah, good deal. I know one of the traditions we have is the welcome back nights. Always a lot of information, exciting. The kids come back, excited. Parents get to see what the surroundings are like for the upcoming year. What can the parents expect when they come to the building for welcome back night?
As usual, students get their schedule. We did, though, in the last 2 years have a move-up day, so a lot of kids have gotten their schedule already previously. Little tweaks maybe to their schedule, but they have them. That helps with that mental anxiety of coming and not knowing where anything's at. So therefore, those kids are actually excited. They know what's going on. Now they come on welcome back night. They go to the gymnasium, see what activities, groups, and clubs that we have. They see. Parents are able to go get help with the Schoology and eSchool Plus. That way they have logins. A lot of times I get called, but hey, I can't see my kid's grade. So now they have the ability to get some help with that. That way it's set up before school starts. And also there's a presentation for incoming ninth graders that the guidance department and myself give at the end of the day. Just talking about credits, what needs to happen, and what goes on throughout the school year for the ninth grade.
Yeah. Now you had mentioned Move Up Day. It's an interesting day. I don't know if everybody out there knows exactly what it is, but the whole idea is they accelerate the building of the schedule so that, and that's 7 through 12, so that students at the end of the year have an opportunity to actually walk through next year's schedule. They love it. The faculty loves it. It's an opportunity to see the kids, and it really helps to really take away a lot of issues with the schedule. It lets you zero in on it.
It does. So what happens, we find if there's any bugs in it or mistakes, we get them fixed quickly. Teachers get to see their class roles. If any student goes online, those teachers can see the student face-to-face first. Then if they go online, then that gives the opportunity to have a better relationship built with them. We also get those kids who have tough schedules done there, so that way they can get what classes they need, and we can move things around a little bit. I've had parents tell me they love it because, like I said, their kids don't have the anxiety they used to have the first day of school, so it calms a lot of stuff down for us.
Yeah, and it enables us to get right into classwork. It takes away some of no wasted time. So it's a nice invested day toward the end of the year. So as we go into the 24-25 school year, I stick my nose in all the time. I come around, I see what's happening, and I know that yourself and Mr. Campbell, junior high level, Mr. Gambita with 11-12, there's been a lot of work on some initiatives for the upcoming year. Can you explain what some of those exciting initiatives are that people will see?
So our library now is our Learning Resource Center, which is big for us because we're putting the Win Room in there. The Win Room is whatever I need. That's what it stands for. That Win Room, students who need remediation, who need tutoring, who need enrichment, have the ability to go there. They can get that from a teacher, from a peer teacher, even through our aspiring education program. We have CWCTC, they'll be able to come down and help tutor those kids also. That's going to be very big for us in the sense of that we want to get those kids who just need a little help here and there, got the help they need to be successful. So like the first week of school, they might be teaching study skills, how to do that, how to set up a Google Calendar with their Schoology page. So some things that will get people set in the right spot to be successful is our goal with that win room.
And if I'm not mistaken, that's every period all day long. That place should be busy with a lot of activity.
There will be at least 2 teachers in there plus the librarian. So there should be humming a little.
Yeah.
So moving around a lot. So there should be a lot of people in that room, and they need help.
Yeah, so it takes the idea of maybe after school assistance and it really builds it into the current program. So everybody all day long has the opportunity to be a part of it and get whatever,
Where they need.
Yeah,
Whatever they need.
whatever enrichment or whatever assistance they may need. So
You also see the Viking room, which we repurposed the room for students who need something. For example, this room for students who need outside resources. Any athletes who college coach comes in, we have a room where they can go have a quiet place to talk. We use that room for meetings, for clubs during activity period. So that room was just changed. It's near the corner of, I believe, the Main Street in Viking.
Yeah.
And it's just one more room we have to help students get what they need. You also see that on Welcome Back Night, there were a lot of classroom teachers' rooms have changed. So we have a lot of movement. We've got every core subject area in the same area with all the rest of our teachers.
so you departmentalized all the.
Everything's compartmentalized. That way they're next to each other. That way the collaboration is better with teachers. You step out the door, you still talk about things. Their workrooms are next to each other now, so they have more accessibility to them. Also, we've done a lot with flexible seating. So therefore, a lot of our classrooms now have flexible seating, which is non-traditional. They might have stand-up tables. They might have a beanbag chair. They might have a soft chair. So there's a lot of this flexible seating in there, right on desk that they can use highlighted or not highlighted, dry erase markers on. So flexible seating has become a big to-do up here with us. We want the students to be comfortable. We want them to be able to learn and be able to be successful in those classrooms.
So what we used to have with the single desk that with the seat attached to the desk area, the flat surface, those are what used to be the majority are really in the minority now. They're starting to go, and in our individual tables and chairs, so they can move around and work in groups and do some creative things in the classroom. So yeah, the flexible seating it's nice, and it's been building. I know we had a little lull there during the pandemic, but here we are. Back to getting the flexible seating in, and it looks great. Glad to see it being embraced by so many people.
Teachers love it. Collaboration, the small group instruction. We get more out of everybody with that. So therefore, we'll keep adding it until we get to where we need to be.
Good deal. So any specific items that parents may need to know as they come into the 24-25 school year?
So as our online learners, we'll call all our former WOLA students online learners. So every class that you're in on your schedule is the class that you have online now. So therefore, there's no switching the back and forth between teachers. Your schedule is your schedule if you're in person or you're online. So everybody has that relationship built already. We don't have to worry about moving people to different classrooms to fit what the MOU was there for. So now we're very good with that. Every class we taught at Mount Pleasant, 7 through 12, through online learning. So that was a big goal of mine to get done. That way, make all the transitions very easy.
And one of the reasons Mr. Belinsky brings it up is because he's in charge of the online learning. So he's seen that thing come from its inception to what it is right now, and it's come a long way.
Night and day.
I mean, there are a lot of districts that have invested through the ESSER funding, the federal funding, and are now going away from their own online. Well, we've worked closely with our association, our teaching union, and really have come to in a great place so that we can actually control our own and have a nice online environment. So, yeah, thank you for your efforts in that.
It's great. We love it. We actually have a lot of students stay with us because of that reason. They can get the class they need and get their Mount Pleasant diploma, which is very important to us.
So, anything else, Mr. Belinsky, as we
last one, we're actually exploring new electives. So we want cybersecurity, forensic science, sewing. So we were getting around to seeing what classes our students need to be competitive in the workforce. Cybersecurity, forensic science, and even in sewing, which is great for us. We're exploring those this year. We'll see what we need to get them, take it to the school, the admin, and see what they need to help us with, and hope to get those in as new electives in for next year.
Excellent.
It'll be fun.
Well, thank you for spending a little time with us. And for those of you tuning in, thank you for joining us and learn a little bit about the intermediate high school principal, Mr. Alan Belinsky, and what you can expect in grades 9 and 10. Thank you. Have a great day.
Yes.